opposite. Robotic-listic, optimistic. You probably missed it. Watch me dolly dick and Scotty Waddy competent me. Big microphone, hippie, hippie, crispy chicken burns. Fuck up with stone, Ritzy. Chop the O, sprinkle a little snow inside of Optimo.
Yo, man, what's going on, everybody? This is your man, Q, back in the building. And that's right, Q the Great back in the building with my girls, VJ. And I think this Yellowbone snuck in here somewhere. You know, y'all probably don't remember her, but somebody by the name of Kailah, Killer K, whatever y'all want to call her. And we are back in the building, Chopping Over Q podcast. It's been about 2 weeks, and I can say those 2 weeks I was dying and hurting because I had so much to say, and I just couldn't do anything because AT&T said screw me for the last couple of weeks. But it is what it is. We got a special guest in the building, and I can't do the proper introductions because he does so much, and I don't even think my words will actually do enough. So, my man, tell everybody who you are, what you got going on.
Yo, it is your boy Shadow Tajh Lewis, a.k.a. Shadow, a.k.a. Mr. Darkskin Comedy, formerly the creator of the Shadow Show TV. Real talk that's real funny. Make sure y'all hit me up on YouTube. You already know what it is. Actor, director, writer, dark-skin ambassador. You already know I'm out here.
That's right. Put on for the dark skin man.
Team dark skin, yes.
Melanated king.
Hey, first of all, we already know dark-skinned brothers always stay winning for some reason. I don't even know why you even want to put, you know.
That's not true.
Start doing some push-ups. It's going to be a problem.
Yes.
Man, look, VJ, you know khaki color brothers don't be really winning out here. Y'all be thinking if he
They won on Monday. They won on Monday. The whole of Beige Brigade just trotted their asses right on across there and came back with a trophy.
Oh my God.
They don't no, hey, who really won it for him though? The dark-skinned brother. He was the X Factor, right?
He ain't dark skin.
So hold up, Durant ain't dark-skinned?
Durant's from outside. What are you talking about?
He's a little brown. He's a little
He's
toasty.
not dark skin. He's brown.
He's a black man. He's dark-skinned.
He light skinned on the inside. Don't even start.
He more black than he is beige, definitely.
Yeah.
He's beige on the inside.
Wait, hold up. How does that look that they had to go grab the dark skinned brother to beat the other dark skinned brothers?
Right? Come on. Get it together. Always asking for our assistance. What's good with y'all?
Y'all gonna stop. Y'all know Steph Curry was in his car after Game 7 last year on the phone like, so
right?
what you doing, big head?
Right. What you doing? You up?
What you doing for the next year, big head? Feel like moving?
Oh,
I
man.
can't.
Hey, come on, bro, man. They picking on us. You gotta come help us. Hey, it is what it is, man. I guess, shout out to...
I can't blame him, though. I can't blame Kevin for what he did, but I can because it's like, I understand the ultimate goal is to get those rings, is to make the money. I get it. And I'm glad because I was a KD fan. I love KD because I love OKC. That was my boyfriend.
Uh-oh, here we go.
I don't know. It's just, I guess, who knows you can't say what you would do until you're in this situation because it's all easy for us to say, man, fuck that. I'm not leaving OKC. That's my team. How could he? But when you got thousands, millions of dollars looking you in the face, just change the color of your jersey.
Hey,
well, he went where he could be competitive, and then
loyalty above all, man. Forget all these super teams and all that other stuff. MJ wouldn't have got all of his respect if he left Chicago Bulls just because he lost from 91 to 94. He was in the finals. You feel me? He was sweating. Man had the flu. Did what he had to do. He put his team on his back, and that's why he's great.
Celtics is killing it. Magic, what's up?
Hey, I will make the counter argument. Because I would say if Jordan would have lost to Phoenix, if he would have lost to who did he play if he would have lost to the Lakers, he probably would have let that ride. If he would have lost to Phoenix, if he would have lost to who they played after that, it was Phoenix, the Lakers, and it was somebody else before they played the Sonics. Can't remember. That's how. The Trailblazers. If he would have lost that, he'd have been like, hey man, I better get something or I'm gone.
Right. Well, here's the.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, but the thing about it is like you look at it like a relationship, right? Who want to stay in a dysfunctional ass relationship just to be holding on, talking about we loyal to each other? Meanwhile, Russell Westbrook over here doing whatever he can do, whenever he can do it, shooting the ball off the backboard, hula hooping down the court, kissing babies, whatever the fuck he can do besides be a team player, essentially. And we just gonna let that ride, right? You just gonna be out here in a dysfunctional relationship and never leave, never want better for yourself.
That's right, man.
Y'all are horrible role models. Yeah, man, really.
We all seen.
Y'all are terrible role models.
We all seen Baby Boy.
Y'all don't want people. Y'all don't want people to have better. Sometimes you got to leave your dysfunctional relationship to get a ring.
Oh,
hold on, man. You
right now. Why do girls do that? You over here talking about sports, and she done made it real.
Exactly.
Who hurt you? Who hurt you, V?
Yeah.
Everyone's hurt me. Everyone. They keep stealing my lunch money.
All he had to do was hang in there a little bit longer, another year or two. My thing is, I'm not even mad that he left. It's just where he went and when he went. Like,
that's
dog, like 2 weeks ago,
crazy.
They just beat your ass, and then like you.
He was like, "Come on, guys, barbecue."
Yeah, like I just. He could have went. It would have been. You know, I wouldn't even been mad if he went to the Lakers. Because I hate the Lakers. I wouldn't have been mad at that.
It's the equivalent.
He had to go somewhere competitive.
It's the equivalent of when Dion went to the Cowboys, who already was winning. He like, shit, I'm gonna win some more. Hey, y'all need me? Okay, cool. I'll bring my services.
Shit, who don't like to win?
That's what I'm saying.
Who, man? You gotta do.
Who don't like to win? I love rings and pretty shit and winning shit and getting money. What the fuck? What's wrong with any of that?
Hey, man, you know, sometimes loyalty just gets you a headache.
I mean, hey, I'm not even gonna touch that with a grain of salt, brother. That is a double-edged sword.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm totally over my moment of bitterness. It's cool. We can talk about it. It's fine. I'm not bitter anymore. I'm over it.
Man, go ahead, man. I can't see you. No, that's
What happened?
I told him. I said, "Go ahead, speak. You know, say what's on your heart, man. They can't see you."
For real.
They can't see me.
Oh man! First, I want to say, hey man, thank you for coming on with us. I know your schedule's pretty busy, so hey, it's an honor that you even come on Chop Up Game with us, man. I appreciate that.
Hey man, I'm just happy that y'all saw the show and y'all thought that I was good enough to come through, man. I appreciate it.
You know what? The first show that I saw of yours was the one where you did. What was the if there weren't any if you took all the black inventions away.
Oh yeah, the world without black inventions.
Yeah, the world without. I looked at that because I've seen a few different ones, and I do a little reading and a little research, and I'm a history connoisseur or whatever. So it was interesting. Huh?
That nigga don't know nothing. Anyway.
Yeah, you're right, man. Yeah, you're right. I don't know nothing at all. I just be chilling. Sometimes sound like you know what you're talking about. It gets people like, oh, really? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, brother, know what you talking about?
Dumbasses.
We don't know shit.
Oh man! But before we
just pretend.
Before we continue on, Ty, I want you to go ahead, give all your social medias as well, so people can connect with you there. And you did say your platform is on YouTube, correct? I think you already went over that.
Yes, sir. Well, all the social media handles are at The Shadow Show TV. It's not DA. All right, black people, we gotta come on. THE SHADOWSHOW TV. And my Snapchat is simply Shadow. They won't let me change it. But everything else is The Shadow Show TV. And eventually I will be launching the website, theshadowshow.tv. I'll let y'all know when that's going to come out. But everything's on there. Also, I own my own business now. It's a media production company called Real Deal Digital. So if you guys need music videos or any type of video stuff, logo design, graphic design, we do all of that.
That's what's up. That's
cool.
What's up.
I just followed you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
On Snapchat? Funny story, I just found Kailah on Snapchat after 75 years.
Oh.
Oh, you finally welcome to Snap. Snap is fun.
Well, I've been on, it's weird. I've been on Snapchat. I just wasn't, following you. I just wasn't following you.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh yeah, she followed me.
See, I'm not even.
I just that was like yesterday or today.
I'm kind of Snapchat illiterate, so I haven't even used Snapchat yet.
Snapchat. I was like,
yeah, you don't need no Snapchat.
That was the only time I saw you. I was like, oh, such a pop.
You don't need no Snapchat. I could just see him. The promos for the show are just going to be him shirtless, oiled up doing push-ups or some shit.
Hey, shit, if that works,
that's how you
ladies.
That's right. I'm in there like pushing them out. Hey, make sure to check out the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast.
Exactly.
Ladies, 9 to 10 o'clock. Make sure you come through.
And do the titty pop thing. You know how like the guys flex their boobs?
Yeah, just do that a little.
I'll just be like Terry Crews when he was on My Wife and Kids, talking about Indeed with, flexing my breasts and shit.
The flexing.
Oh, we're going to have all the followers. We're going to have all the new listens. It's about to be lit.
Hey, man, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I could pull the Amber Rose. Oops. But, I
was just about to say you're about to Amber Rose the Snapchat world.
The bush is back.
Make sure you groom. Don't be out there with the bushwhackers. You got to groom that.
Hey, look, you can't judge my body if I want to. Nah, I ain't.
You gotta keep the perspective now. You're all natural out here.
Yeah, exactly.
Forced and all. You gotta go howl that up.
Full fro.
We gonna lose listeners. Don't do that.
I'm not about to play with y'all.
Turn that shit up. What you got some news stories or something? What are we here for?
Oh man, I thought we was. I don't know. We don't have no material. What you talking about, man? We don't have no material. We're not prepped.
Sounds about right.
Oh, man. Well, now I guess we can go ahead and roll right to it. So we can go and drop a little news for y'all. I only got a couple articles to really talk about. I'm going to try to avoid a lot of political stuff. But so I guess some slight development in the Michigan situation as far in Flint, which I leave it on the fence. I always say allegedly because we don't know what's going to happen, but they always get our hopes up with some of this stuff. So allegedly the Michigan health chief is actually can potentially be charged with involuntary manslaughter, or he is being charged with it, as well as the chief medical executive, Dr. Eden Wells. They will be charged with obstruction of justice. So for everybody who isn't familiar with the Flint, Michigan water situation, I don't know where you've been living, but the water is not healthy. It's not drinkable, and it's killing folks. So this is the latest development. We're going to see exactly how this goes. I'm still surprised that a lot of people ended up in jail behind it. And then, of course, last week, I think it was last week or the week before, when you had that one bill collector, that's what I'm going to say his job was, talking about the problem was because of us niggers not paying our bills. So everything in Michigan right now is fucked off. So, I don't know, man. My guest, Todd, what you got to say as far as all that stuff?
Look, all I got to say is when you got a city full of people and you don't have clean water, water is life. Let's just put that out there. You know what I'm saying? You do everything with water. We drink water, 75% of our body. We bathe in it. We do everything. And when the city and the mayor that people voted for is being irresponsible, situation go on for, what has it been, like 2.5 years, 3 years now? Without water?
Yeah.
Something crazy like that. And no one even is trying to fix it. To the point where when we try to send them water, it's like certain gallons per family or something like that. Like they're limiting the amount of clean water that they can have. Like the situation has just gotten out of control, and somebody has to be held responsible for this. Sure. And not the people. It needs to be the people in power.
Yeah. And I really thought it was a slap in the face when they tried to say that, well, we can basically take your home if you don't pay your bill. Who's going to pay for poisonous water? That don't make any sense. But VJ, what you got, man?
I mean, I have to agree. Like, somebody has to be held responsible, right? And I think the thing that people often forget, like, these people knew. Like, it's just willful ignorance, right? Like, it's not like they didn't know that this water was not safe to drink. They knew. obviously you run tests on your water. Like I live in the country, and occasionally like the news here will post something about like a boil ban where essentially you have to boil your water and able to use it until they take it off. Like they're telling you, hey, there may have been like a leak or something got into the water table. We're just telling you boil your water until we say it's safe. So if I know around here they're able to do that, you guys had to know that the amount of lead in the water was hazardous to people. Like you knew that before this became a national issue. That's not new news to you. They need to be in jail. They hid that. I mean, you can't tell me that they didn't know and then just let that be the case. No, they hid that shit. And then when they should have switched back over to the water that they were using prior to that, they were like, oh, no, we can't do that. We don't have the funds for that. Why don't you have the funds for that? Like, where's the money going? So
exactly.
What's the real story, Wishbone? What's the real story, Wishbone? Where's everybody's money going? It's not for clean water, so what you doing with it?
Lacing folks' pockets, probably.
Probably so. And that's why their asses need to be in jail. And let them drink that nasty-ass water they're trying to give to everybody that you want me to pay for. How about you pay for it while you drink it? And mix some bleach in there, too, while you're at it, bitch.
Amen.
Yes.
Yes, Lord.
Couldn't say it.
Drink the bleach. Drink the bleach and revive yourself. No.
Just shake it. Just shake it in there like it's a little smoothie. Just a little protein pack. Just shake it in there real good. It's fine. It's good. All right. It's delicious.
On the way down.
Yellowbone Sensation, what you got?
Yellowbone Sensation, I can't. I mean, when it comes to minorities and these social issues, we never get justice. It's never going to be right. They're never going to be held accountable. So it doesn't come as a surprise to me at all. It's fucked up, but every dog has its day. Every dog has their judgment day. See you in hell.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, okay. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Folks,
well, I won't see him.
You held no punch.
And that's what at a certain point it's just like, you know what, they'll fry in hell. It's a stadium full of seats for all these a-holes and all these different government positions that have just been screwing people over, the disadvantaged and underrepresented and misrepresented. They're all going to hell. They're all fried. That's okay. It's not okay, but hey.
Okay. All right. I feel that, let the doors of the church now be open. Let's see. All right, so now we got another one. So I know everybody's probably been through this situation. I think Taj, you attended someone's college campus before, huh?
Buffalo State University.
Okay, all right. So we've all stepped foot in the campus at one point in time, and we've all been in sometimes intellectual conversations or debates with professors at one point, and we already know how arrogant professors can be. A lot of them. Don't show them up in front of people. That's a big problem. So.
And look, and don't have the facts to back it up. Good Lord.
Oh no. Now you gotta fight them.
Don't you dare cite your source. Oh my goodness.
All right. So, in this situation, a University of Tennessee student, Kailah Renee Parker, and this is an Atlantic Black Star article for the people who want to check it out. So, Kailah Renee Parker, she challenged her professor, and it sparked a series of basically run-ins and social media attacks and all kind of stuff that went on. So basically, she even wrote a blog about it. That's how you know how bad it went. So the disagreement came over this question. It's titled "Historical Research on African American Families During Slavery Shows that A. Family ties weren't important in African culture where the slaves' ancestors originated. Consequently, family bonds were never strong among slaves. B. Two-parent families were extremely rare during the slavery period. C. Black family bonds were destroyed by the abuse of slave owners who regularly sold off family members to other slave owners. Or D. Most slave families were headed by two parents. If you were presented that question right now, if you were sitting in class, what would be your answer? I'll go around the table. Taj, what would you say?
All right. The question was... One more time. Hold on.
Historical research on African American families during slavery shows that A. Family ties weren't important in the African cultures where the slave ancestors originated. Consequently, family bonds were never strong among slaves.
That's definitely not true. Continue.
Two-parent families were extremely rare during the slavery period. Half true.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Half true, but We know why, but continue.
They existed until they were ripped apart by.
Wait, hold on.
Woo, calm down, Kailah, girl. Calm down, girl.
All right. Okay.
See, black family bonds were destroyed by the abuses of slave owners who regularly sold off family members to other slave owners. And the last one,
you hit the nail on the head right there, boy.
D, most slave families were headed by two parents. So everybody would agree that C would be the proper answer, correct?
Definitely.
Yes.
So did Kailah. But turns out that was wrong. So Parker chose C as her answer.
So what's the real answer?
Yeah. Parker chose C as her answer. To her surprise, however, the professor marked her answer as incorrect, saying that D was the correct choice.
Throw the whole exam away. Okay,
right?
What? Wait, what was D again?
Most slave families were headed by two parents.
Yes. So she challenged that. She wrote this and said, so this is her email she sent. She said, on my quiz, you marked that C is false and D is true. I'm unsure how C would qualify as an incorrect answer when black slave families were destroyed by the separation and selling of families and was even discussed in our textbook. While an argument could be made for B, which we said was half true, that two-parent families were rare during slavery because these abuses led to separation and or murder of parents. I wanted to know if you had a counter-argument as to what makes C incorrect. So, and they didn't really say what the professor's response was, but have we all been in a situation where people try to tell you what your history is or what you know is true, but they then try to combat it based on their narrative of what happened?
First of all, is this Professor White? I gotta.
Of course.
Now you know.
Of course.
What class was this? Was this like African American history or African American studies or something? Because they love to flop their white asses to that one.
It was.
Definitely.
It was a sociology course.
Sociology. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a sociology course, and of course she's one of those. And this is what she put in. So she's one of those white ladies who appear to be an ally, but if you combat them, they then kind of change face on you. So that's how she described it.
It's a get out situation. That's what it is.
Basically,
it's one of them liberal people who don't even realize that their narrative is trying to overtake our narrative. That's what that is.
We're not even gonna get these white people. We're not gonna get at no country tonight because we could be here all night talking about these white women allies and they bullshit.
Exactly.
I can't do it.
Listen, I'm sick of giving these dumbass white people airtime.
Come on.
But it was an interesting thing. There's two parts to it. One, the arrogance of professors. And certain people, I mean, we've all dealt with people like that. And you can even take color out of it if you want to. I understand that could be confusing to some folks, but we have dealt with the arrogance of people who aren't even willing to listen to actual factual information. Yes. But then again, VJ, we already talked about this as well. It's nearly almost impossible to change people's minds. So that's another story. But then we also deal with the people who are quote unquote allies, quotation, until you challenge them.
Well, I think a lot of it is that you get people that are know-it-alls, right? Like, I don't even think that it extends to them being allies. People feel like they've done the research or the homework, and they don't. They feel like because they feel like they're armed with whatever factual information, hard quotes on factual information, but they feel like they're armed with said factual information and they don't take into account anecdotal accounts. Like, you can't tell somebody about the history of their people and they're not your people. Like, I don't purport to know what you European motherfuckers was over there doing. Like, I know what the history book told me, but like, hey, I don't know. I'm not white. I don't know what you do with your family or your friends. I don't know if your people weren't, that's your business. That ain't nothing to do with me. But the point is that it's very hard for people to, like you said, it's very hard for people to change their minds regardless of whatever facts are presented. So when they feel like they have a very good understanding or a very good grasp of something, it doesn't matter what else you present. They're going to find a way to justify whatever they've said. And that is, that's based in psychological study. It does not matter what you present people with. If they have certain attitudes towards something, they will find a way to make the facts spin with the attitude that they have. Like, it's very rare that you get people to genuinely change their minds about anything.
Yeah, people do make self-fulfilling prophecies and all that stuff.
I'm to the point where it's like, why do we give a flying F about what these crazy white people think? Like, who cares? They're weird. Like, why do we care? Like you said, okay, for the people outside of our race or outside of our culture who, you know, genuinely respect us and want to understand and appreciate it, okay, that's all fine and well, whatever. But all these other ignorant motherfuckers, like, who cares? I don't care what you think of me or whether you accept me or not, or think my hair is beautiful or not, or think my skin tone is beautiful or not. We're beautiful. Black people are this shit. We are the shit. We are the reason why civilization exists. And that's that.
Yes,
and that's
girl.
why they're
Tell
so
it on
mad.
the mountaintop.
They hate it. They hate us because they can't be us, and that's that.
Mm-hmm.
All that hate that's in their heart, all that they hate what they can't be, and they hate what they don't understand.
Yes.
So,
everybody want to be a nigga till it's time to be a nigga.
It's time to be a Negro.
Right.
That is
exactly.
so true.
You hate me. Right,
out here burning
so
in
bad,
the sun.
But like me.
Out
you
here
hate
stealing
me so bad,
culture.
But you want to be tan like me. Like you hate
Stop
me, but you want to dance
appropriating.
like me. You hate me, but you want my men. Like,
right?
Who's that?
Right?
You mad because you can't be me, and that's okay, sweetie. We all can't be fabulous, black people. That's okay.
Okay,
like,
she over here.
Wait, they want your men?
They want to be like us, but they can't be like us. That's it.
Y'all over here quoting Paul Mooney. That's what I'm talking about. The GOAT.
Definitely the GOAT. Shouts out. Most definitely the GOAT.
All day.
Oh man, but well, that's that. Who, like you said, hey, I don't really personally care. I just like calling out, arrogance and stupidity.
You gotta call out
the
BS.
Yeah, so that's it for everybody's little news update. So we're gonna roll right into the fun part of it. Little social media shenanigans. For some reason, people forget the internet exists, so they continue to do bullshit. So hey, we're gonna talk about it. VJ?
Well, okay, so this first one is not really like internet bullshit, but people were definitely like buzzing about it, and I thought it was hilarious. So just flashback. Obviously, the queen of the crying, sobbing, snotty-nosed R&B song, one Mary-J-Blige, is getting a divorce. She's getting a divorce, right? From, what is his name? Kendu Isaacs, Can't Do, Ketchup, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Right.
But the point is that man went to court and asked for exorbitant sums of money from this woman. He wanted her to keep paying his child support for the children that she did not push out of her vagina, by the way. He also wanted her to keep paying for like his family's, like how living expenses are, like personal chef, trainer, like clothing allowance, just a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, man, he got used to a certain lifestyle. Isn't that how it worked?
He did, but let me finish.
Can we give VJ some credit for that SAT word? He then came up here and said an exorbitant amount of money.
Spell it.
I have not heard that. That was what, high school? I remember I had to learn that word. That was nice.
Y'all not about to play me. I read sometimes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, I can read.
I like that.
I can read.
It's been touch and go, but I've been, brushing up a little. But,
I digress. You studied the source before we got on.
Yes.
You done read a thesaurus. She's like, what's a better word for a lot of money?
About to be the next. About to go full on TI on y'all in just a minute. Hold on. No, I'm kidding. I would never. Nobody needs that. But the point is that they went to court, and she was eventually ordered to pay $30,000 a month to him in alimony, I guess, or child support, whatever you want to call it, really. But that man's getting $30,000 from her, and I just thought it was interesting because everybody was on Twitter, and they were just like, "Oh my God, he doesn't deserve any of her money. He cheated on her, this, that, and the third." But a lot of times the shoe was on the other foot, and then people are quick to scream, "Yes, sis, take him to the cleaners," and it's just like, is there a bit of a double standard there?
Yeah.
Like, I was just kind of curious. I was like,
there definitely is.
Absolutely double standard. First of all, I didn't even know Mary J. Blige was bringing in revenue like that before some month.
Man.
There's no shade, but like.
Well, I mean, I guess if you look at like residuals and whatever you're getting from all of your albums, because what is she on album like 14 or something?
I guess she's still getting paid for those spins of I'm Not Gonna Cry.
Right? Somebody out there, anytime black women over the age of 30 get into a situation, I'm not gonna cry. Of
course.
Mary J getting residuals off of everybody's breakups.
Hey man, look, if you walk in and that's playing, turn around. That's not your space.
Walk out. Take a step.
Well, she got that money from that time she wore those, her knee-high auntie boots on a Burger King table and made a whole entire song about a chicken wrap.
Oh Lord, man.
So I mean, I feel like she's getting the money from somewhere. But I think my whole thing in that is that I feel like it's fair, and I think a lot of people are like, "Oh, she doesn't owe him anything." Well, here's the thing about it: if you legitimately feel like you don't want somebody to get in your money, then you need to have an airtight prenup in place. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you shouldn't have one. People seem to be shocked and appalled by the idea of a prenup. But if you got something to lose, you might want to look into it, because I'm just going to be the first to tell you that it does not matter how much you love a person and how great you think their character is. When shit hits the fan and millions of dollars are involved, people's character change up real motherfucking quick. So if you feel like you won't come to blows over that money, good luck and God bless you, because I wouldn't trust that.
Hey man, Kendu out here doing God's work. He, like I said, this fight was bigger than him. He's out here trying to he officially he's the black Kevin Federline, and I don't even know, that's still a bad comparison, but still.
It's really not, because because bitches get Federlined. That happens. They out here doing it. Now you can just say they getting Isaac, they getting Kendu'd.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good.
Yeah, that's it.
It works.
I like that. That's it. I'm trying to Kendu my way into some money.
That's what I'm talking
about. There you go. Janet Jackson married a whole billionaire, finessed that man for 5 years, and then took her baby and ran.
And they said she deserved it.
And everybody was like, yes, Janet finessed that nigga. And so that man got $30,000 a month, and y'all mad? Like, I get it. He cheated or whatever. Like, maybe he should have to pay her back the money that he was spending on his side chick. I get it. But don't put yourself in a position where a nigga can spend your money on his side chick.
Yeah, basically. But then, come on, man. Janet waited,
5 years.
5 years in one day?
And got 2 kids out of it.
That's really the ultimate finesse. I mean, God bless her.
I mean, she good forever. That's $500 million guaranteed. Added
I wonder if I could,
to whatever amount of money she already had.
Really? Exactly. I mean, I'd be fine if I could finesse somebody out of $30K a month. Like, I wouldn't be mad at that.
I would be. I'm gonna do that right now. What's up?
I'll just take 30,000.
What's up? I'm trying to move in with Stedman and be Oprah's side nigga. That's all I'm saying. Can I do that?
But he's her side nigga.
Okay, she could have a boyfriend number 2.
Yeah.
Why are you limiting her? Yeah. Like, she can do whatever she want to do. Black girl magic.
Yeah, he's
you right, because
he's this year's model. That's all it is.
I told somebody that on Twitter. They were like, "So about your boyfriend," and I was like, "Well, I'm mad. Yeah, I'm mad at, I'm mad at my side nigga right now, and I don't even have a boyfriend. So these niggas can just be side niggas. You don't have to have a whole boyfriend to have a side nigga. That's what you are."
I was a side dude at one point, and I felt like I was winning. I just get, like I said, it's like being that ultimate bench player. I just get called in, play my minutes, and I'm out.
Terrible person.
You getting all of the milk, and you don't gotta pay for the cow.
Thank you.
What is wrong with that?
He messing up, girl. Come on through.
Right, come through. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no responsibilities. Come through. Come get this $6 foot long, and you can head home right back to him. That's it.
Yeah, don't call me with problems.
Pay for my gas real quick before you leave.
But Kailah, I just feel like a lot of times these niggas they're side niggas because they can't be trusted with like boyfriend responsibilities. Like, your sole purpose in this is to like crack my back occasionally because I know you can't be trusted to do shit else.
Exactly.
I mean, hey, but I was honest about that. I ain't come out the gate like, yo, I'm trying to be your forever. I'm trying to be your 30 minutes, until the sun come up.
Yeah, or some change, or give or take.
Or 5, or whatever you feel like it is. I don't know your life, so 5 to 30, whatever.
Yeah, because there's a point where if you go over, that's love making. You got to kind of cut that back, man.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Oh, that's what you do all summer long, niggas.
Putting in work.
I'm talking to you gentlemen out here. This just ruin these bitches' lives this summer. Just ruin it.
Man, look, just tell her, look,
just deep missionary and clasp hands with each other and look deeply into her eyes, and then don't call her back.
You speaking from experience, V? You all right? Or you okay, V? So
Yeah, I'm speaking from experience. Yeah, I'm sure speaking from experience because I did it. And didn't call that nigga back. You right? I did it from experience.
She walked in, sat on that dude's face, almost killed him, and said, "I be, I'm gonna hit you up later."
You got me pegged all wrong because I kicked that nigga out and blocked his number, but you got it.
Hey.
He said you speaking from experience. You
do
right?
What you gotta do. Do what you do, boo.
God, man, it's a cold game out there, man. I don't know what to tell these dudes. Don't call me. I'm like, man, you knew what she was about before you got into that.
Shh. You're not supposed to tell them.
You saw my resume.
It's a surprise.
You can't complain after you done hired me for the job. Hey, come on now.
Hey, I've been in a situation where you tell. Bad thing is, like, I've learned, tell them being honest don't work in a lot of cases, because you could tell them you ain't shit all day, and they go, I can change. I can
fix him.
Okay.
They be treating these niggas like old rundown houses on HGTV. They want to flip or flop.
Ooh, hey, let's turn that to a game show. We're gonna do that with just people.
Yeah, that's what they do. They're like they look at them and see a project.
Matter of fact,
like, girl, this not DIY. Stop.
Taj, there you go. Skit idea.
That's it. Flip a nigga.
Hey, there you go.
Flip a nigga. Yo, that nigga acting up. You want him to be right?
Oh man.
People will love it. It'll be great.
Oh yeah, it will.
Coming to HGTV 2020.
Like, imagine. What else you got, V?
Okay, so here's the other thing I wanted to kind of talk about. So there's been an influx because it's June and it is wedding season. And there's been an influx of just interesting things going on. So this is just kind of like a twofold. I am just very concerned because a lot of you seem to be A, proposing at other people's weddings. And then B, these ladies out here proposing to these men. So men, I just want to know if a lady got down on her knee with a beautiful ring and proposed to you, what you doing?
Get your ass up. We in public. What is you doing? What is you doing? What is you doing? You got them nice ass tights on. You're on a dirty ass floor. What is you doing? Stop it. You're supposed to wait 15 years and wait for me to propose. No, I'm playing. Not 15.
15? Oh
Yeah, man. What's wrong with 15 years? I mean, we still getting to know each other.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. Come on now. Nah, but look, I'm a traditionalist. I'm not gonna lie. I want to be the one to propose to you. I understand we live in a new time now. You know, it's 2017. People doing progressive things. Gender roles are all misconstrued and whatnot. But me, I want to propose to you. And also, here's the thing. I don't know if science backs it up, but I feel like when a man actually decides to commit to a woman, best believe he's actually ready for that commitment. Never rush a dude into anything. Feels like he's only doing it out of obligation, he will cheat on your ass.
Yeah.
And that's a fact.
That's a fact. Factual.
Number two, if you are proposing at somebody else's wedding, you're disrespectful. You're disrespectful. Someone needs to usher your ass up out of that wedding ceremony, because why would you take all that spotlight away from weddings? Me, you know, the razzle-dazzle of weddings are for other people, right? Yeah. Marriage is for those two people in their bond with God and themselves in love. Weddings is so everybody else can show up and see all of that. So for you to take all that thunder, right? Come on now. She all in white, you wearing white. Stop it. Like, what is you doing? Come on. Spotlight. And it's messed up. Get it together. I don't like it. Not at all.
Hey,
none of us like it.
Because you already know there had to be some fights.
Thumbs down, black emoji.
Because I already know VJ. I know that you will fight somebody if all of a sudden they be like, oh, I want to propose to my girl here. It's like, nigga, I will fuck you up. You better wait till that shit. You better say that till all this shit over. You better stop playing with me.
Who gonna say it?
You getting a hard
who knows me? Who knows me that would even think about asking me that question? Like, who are these people?
I don't know. That'd be a question though. Like, so what would you do if you went to a wedding with your dude and he tried to propose to you at your homegirl wedding?
I would treat him like you treat kids that touch shit in the store when you told them not to. I would be gritting my teeth like, nigga, if you don't get the fuck off this motherfucking floor, what the fuck is wrong with you? Get the fuck up!
I'm about to say, what you gonna give him a little pinch on the side?
Snatch that nigga up by his goddamn cock. Get the fuck, what is wrong with you? Get the fuck down and eat these goddamn hors d'oeuvres. What the fuck wrong with you? Go to the bar, nigga.
If you don't eat your cake and stop playing.
Yeah. As I said, these people over here go to the photo booth or something. God damn, go pick up some sparklers. What the fuck wrong with you? We in public and you out here on the floor and shit. The fuck?
Get up. Get up.
Kailah, what do you say? If somebody proposed at your wedding, what was you gonna do?
Get the fuck out.
That's it.
Like, no, what is all this? I break it up. Cut it, both of y'all.
Hey,
cut the whole
the fuck is going on here?
The whole everything.
So you kicking folks out like Pam?
I did not pay all this money for y'all. I paid this money for me and mine, not y'all. Okay, take that.
That's the point right there.
I down the street.
That's the point right there. I done paid all this money, this glim and this glam. This cake is $25,000. You get your ass up off the floor.
Yes. Oh, that cake. Goddamn, did you marry the cake too, though? Do you get to keep it? Like, do you get to have sex with the cake too?
I'm not eating that cake. It's going in the cryogenic chamber.
For 25 grand, that cake better be a live-in made. That cake better pull its weight.
I've been, okay, so I was forced to watch this, was it Love the Dress or something like that? And when I hear the prices
say yes to the dress.
Yeah, there you go. I said, when I hear these prices of these dresses, I'm like, nigga, that's a car. What are y'all doing?
Right.
Well, the thing about it is that those are normally like designer gowns. Like the show that they feature, it's like designer gowns. That's for like the very like glitzy, top, expensive places to go buy a dress.
Man,
like there are plenty of places to go buy a reasonably priced dress. You don't go there.
What is reasonably priced to you, though?
Yes,
tell me what's your reasonably priced wedding dress.
Well, I've been married to 4, so I believe I paid $700 for my wedding dress.
Oh, okay. All right, reasonable. Okay. I thought you was about to say, I paid, 17,
Right?
Well, here's the thing. I got that dress on sale, so I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it probably didn't cost more than that, but I was not about to go spend that amount of money on something that I'm going to wear once.
No, most definitely. I feel like from, I'd say that most 2,000, maybe 3 if you got it like that. Anything over that, you're being way too extravagant. I feel. Which
I get it. If you have the money and you just want to blow it that way, then maybe that's something that. But I mean, I just don't see it. Even if I had that amount of money, I just don't know that.
And that's me. Like, I'm trying to be frugal. I hope to be wealthy one day.
But hell, that's how you stay wealthy. You can't just be blowing your money on stupid shit.
Money on one day. We can go in the backyard. I got grass in my backyard. We can easily put up some lights, mason jar this whole situation.
So we going, hey, bells in the backyard, for real.
Hey, that's what you gotta do.
That's it. Come on now. Invite everybody to come through.
Yeah,
have Mama cook and cater.
Make a block. Take over the whole block.
Go have a block party. You don't even need an aisle. Just walk down the middle of your blocked off street, right?
Hey,
that's special.
Just saying.
That is a dope idea. I'm gonna do that.
Have everybody sitting on the sidewalk and like folding chairs and shit, like BYOB, like everybody just like sitting out in front of their houses.
And I'm vlogging. It makes somebody
at the wedding, just get you a little slip, get you some pieces of cloth, and decorate the back of the chair, throw some bricks. Hook that joint up nice, look sweet and
That's it. That's it. You got to get creative out here.
Exactly.
Damn right.
Oh,
there you go.
All right. So
she's marrying a Renaissance man. Do these arts and crafts.
Oh my God. I love a good arts and crafts project. So, I mean, it's all good because I did all of the flowers and stuff for my wedding, actually. So.
Oh, yeah. Arts and crafts and baking, kind of like those cakes that was supposed to get. But that's another story. We ain't going to talk about that.
Nigga, I'm bringing your motherfucking cupcakes. Don't play me. Don't do that. Don't do that. You have to do that. You have to act like that. Why you got to act up in front of company? See how you do?
Cause you already.
That's why you ain't got no
it's-
cupcakes now.
See, look, it was for my birthday and everything. She's like, man, you know what? I left them shits on the counter. Happy birthday.
Sir, I chipped in on your section. Like, damn.
Everybody did. Shout out to everybody who came down. It was dope. It was fun. We gotta do. Oh,
And
yeah, we're gonna have to set.
And I bought you liquor.
I let you drink the liquor with me.
I had like a cup. Don't start.
Come on now. Come on now.
He playing me. That's okay. He petty. He real motherfucking petty. Do you see? You see? You see? And they swear I'm the petty one. No, that nigga is petty. 24/7.
It depends.
No, you stay petty. You stay ready to be petty. Period.
You're right. Hey man, look, you can't pass up a good trolling situation. That's how I look at it.
And that's why I love you, and that's why we get along. So it's fine because I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get petty with you whenever it's time.
Which is why, whenever I get my Twitter back up on my phone, because for some reason I got a new phone and it said, nah, we good. So I'm going to try to get that set up and then I can start being an asshole again. You know, I miss it.
Oh, well, I tweeted you. I tweeted you lots of questions and Kailah played with me today. So it's fine. I didn't miss you.
You might want to clean that up because people are going to start asking questions. Oh,
Yeah,
she played, huh?
Uh-oh.
We played Would You Rather on Twitter. Let me clarify. We played Would You Rather on Twitter. Other people were there. It was not just me and Kailah.
I was just there.
It was an orgy.
Yeah.
That's what y'all talking about.
It was a Twitter orgy. You're correct.
There you go.
Oh, man. So what's the last thing you
caught
got
me.
for us, V?
Did I have a last thing?
I think it was, what's that chick name? I guess
Tinashe.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, there we go. Tennis shoe. So
Oh no. Yeah, I can't.
listen. So tennis shoe got on got an interview and she basically let some white lady know that she felt like essentially that black people don't fuck with her. She feels like the reason that she doesn't do well and she doesn't sell records is because black people don't buy her music. And then she also said that she felt like, there are, I'm paraphrasing her quote, but she said basically she felt like there were a lot of like male rappers and they all look alike and all do the same exact type of rapping or whatever. But for whatever reason, when it comes to black women, there can only be like,
Beyonce and
three
Rihanna.
or four Rihanna, right? There can only be like 2 or 3 big stars, and then that's it. You can't. There's no room for anybody else. And then she felt like, as a mixed woman or a light skinned woman, that black people didn't really like take to her or fuck with her music. But I'm gonna let y'all go first, and y'all can tell me what y'all think about that. Guests first.
Yes. Go ahead.
Please. Thank you. Please. All right. Here we go. So, tetanus shot. She's been saying this for a while now. Here's my thing. I like Tinashe when she first came out. I think she's a good singer. She's a good dancer or whatever. But you cannot blame your audience to other people for your lack of success. I think she might have a certain argument when it comes to the whole, rappers can be synonymous amongst each other, but when it comes to singers, we kind of put everybody to this high standard between Beyonce and Rihanna. I can sort of kind of agree with that. For you to go to this reverse colorism BS is ridiculous. There is no light-skinned girl privilege. I ain't never heard of that in my life. I've never heard of a black person of any kind being like, oh, she light-skinned, I don't fuck with her. I've never heard of that.
Nah.
In my life. So for her to try to use that as an argument is erroneous. I've been reading too, girl. And she needs to switch it up and find something else to complain about. Because, no. Stop it. Stop it, tennis shoe. We don't believe you. You need more people.
Boom. Kailah?
You're petty too. Oh my goodness.
High five to him for calling her tetanus shot. Just nobody call her Tinashe for the rest of the show.
Okay.
Pick something else.
Oh, is she? All right, I guess she.
Did she freeze?
She froze up, man. I see that Metro, man. I keep telling you. So,
what you got, Q?
all right, oh girl, because it sound like a name you say when you're sneezing. But okay, the part about the rapper, you're right. Because after I saw that the new was it XXL freshman, I said, dog, all these dudes look alike. I was like, is that weird? Anybody else thought that, or is that just me?
Yeah, they all I know is they all ass. All ass.
Yeah, all of them terrible.
Slowly just like losing its credibility.
Man, that's another story. But
What's the one A Boogie with the backpack or
A Boogie
something?
with
He's
the
kind
hoodie.
of or hoodie or whatever he got. Dora the Explorer looking ass nigga. I don't know, but the point is his music is kind of dope. Like his shit's kind of dope though.
He's dope. Kailah's dope. P&B Rock is
I
dope.
bet you
Everybody
had
else,
one.
I don't know.
Nah, they had that one dude that got himself, I guess you could say John Cena at one of his cuts, because you was talking all that good shit.
Oh,
and they
triple
got
X
robbed on.
testosterone extension cord. That's what you're talking about.
That's what I was like. Extension, whatever. I guess
I got you.
extended clip, whatever.
Yeah. He named himself after his hair.
Yeah. But back to tennis shoe Q. What you got?
Well, I mean, it's one of those situations where you was popping in one moment and then you started falling off. So now you want to blame the audience because you're not popping anymore. And is it because of that, or is it because you haven't really been introducing the art that people want? I mean, that's the question you got to kind of reflect on yourself. So I don't get into the whole thing of blaming your audience because, I'm not Beyonce or Rihanna, therefore I can't make it. Man, look, they got trash. If they let Jocelyn Hernandez open her mouth on a mic, I mean, I'm just saying.
And she's touring out here.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
If she's getting plays, I do think there's a lane for her. She's got to find it. So it's just going to take some work.
And it's not like she's bad. It's not like she's bad, but you allowed yourself to be in the shadows. Like, come on, like that's what it is. You got to take responsibility, step your game up. You got social media. If your record deal isn't working out, then figure that situation out and go hard for yourself. You know what I'm saying? We haven't seen.
Well, here's the thing about Tyrannosaurus. Like, she was out here. Listen. But anyway, like I was saying, so here's the thing about her, or tetanus shot, or whatever we're calling her.
Tentacle.
But the thing about it is, tentacles, yes. Tentacles. But here's the thing about that. She came out and she did the 2 On song or whatever with Schoolboy Q or whatever. And the song was hot, right? Her first CD the song was hot. It was cute or whatever. It was a cute little bop or whatever. And everybody was like, oh, who is this? Who is this chick or whatever? Whatever. And then her second album has been shelved for like 2 years. They dropped a date for that bitch 2 years ago, and she put out a mixtape and nothing. And then these horrible singles that she's putting out. So, girl, that's your team, and that's you. So you need to figure it out. But she's changed. Like, she's changed her music. She's changed what she wants to be. Like, she's going through an identity crisis, and she's blaming it on everybody else but herself. Like, you don't know what kind of music you want to make, but you're trying to put together a fan base. Because to me, I looked at her as, like, a very, like, young, cute, maybe like Sierra. She could dance. She didn't have...
me of her and Ariana Grande are, like, interchangeable in my mind.
Oh, no, girl, because Ariana got the pipes, and Tinashe ain't got them pipes, girl. She ain't got the range.
Ariana can sing with an A in the middle. I don't know about Tinashe.
Fan base, I feel like that's like the same fan base, like young.
Oh, that's a little disrespectful now.
Ashanti scooted across the floor. I can't. I'm not going to give her Ashanti.
Ashanti was riding with them sideburns all of the early 2000s.
You're right.
Them shits.
But she was dope. And that's she's one of those.
Was fine.
She's still fine, but she's one of those people where it's the same thing. It's a case of kind of mismanagement, right? Because she was popping. She had, Murder Inc. was popping. She was on top. Like everybody was fucking with Ashanti, and just kind of bad management put her in kind of a predicament, right? So then she kind of had to go through this kind of period of kind of trying to figure out.
Know that was going to murder her boss's whole career. Like, she just got signed to the wrong label at the wrong time.
And I think, and that's the thing with
the Asian sensation herself, or the Blasian, was it A-Marie?
Yeah.
Oh,
she was really pretty.
She was
Where
bad.
is she?
But I think that's also why she made it for a minute.
She does YouTube beauty tutorials now, and she put an extra letter in her dead ass, and now she put like an extra. She changed her name, like it's still A Marie, but she like added an extra I or some shit, like some weird shit.
Girl,
why?
Are you dead ass? I gotta Google this.
I'm so serious. I'm really serious right now.
So
she found her lane. She's happy, but the point is that I feel like she was so quick to blame Black people. But to be very honest, like I never looked at Tinashe and was like, oh, she's mixed. Like I just looked at her as like a cute little black girl that was gonna be like the next Sierra. Like the lane was open, girl. Dance and sing your heart out. Be cute. We was ready. And then she dropped 2 on, and then after that, she was like, "Oh, I'm a pop girl with like some R&B edge." Well, girl, if you out here trying to be the Katy Perry's and Miley Cyrus's of the world, like you barking up the wrong tree because we not with it. Like nobody was here for that. Like you should have made the music you were making, and she made the same mistake Sierra made. You wanted to go out here and go find some other shit going on, and do that and make pop music. Well, girl, that's what you get. Like you made pop music and we didn't want to listen to it, but you can't get mad at us because we weren't checking for your music. Like make better music.
That's why Sierra went and got married.
That's what it comes down to.
Russ.
Or focus on a different demographic.
And that's the thing, sis, if you want to be a pop girl, that's fine. I get it. You get out here and you make all the pop songs you want to make. That is cool with me. I love pop music, but if your music is bad, it's just bad. Because look at Katy Perry now. Like she's trying to push an album that is flopping and nobody wants to fucking hear. And last year, you couldn't tell me that I didn't love Katy Perry. God damn it, she was out here with Juicy J doing all the shits, and I was like, yes.
Katy Perry was appropriating for a long time, though.
She very much was, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you that she wasn't.
With what's his name?
Yes, with D-Ray.
There you go.
Yeah.
And I'm still trying to see what's up with that. All I know is she sounded crazy. She sounded so oblivious.
Well, the thing about it is I think that she has been in a place where she's been able to appropriate culture, right, and have this kind of adjacentness to blackness where she wasn't necessarily trying to be black. It was just the proximity to blackness because because I feel like she made music that everyone kind of listened to, because I listened to Katy Perry too at some point. So I think she had songs that everyone could listen to, and then she thought of this as a way to cross over and get more of an urban demographic. But then you look at these videos,
to get black people to listen to her stuff, and then you watch the videos, and it's like, is this Egyptian mythology? Are those cornrows?
Yeah,
she was just doing a lot. But the thing about it is I always tell people, here's the thing about it. We sit up here and we're giving them such a hard time about it, and I'm not saying it's right, but really, if we want to look at it, look at the originator of this shit. Because baby, Gwen Stefani was out here doing it before all these girls were on the scene. Because if can't nobody appropriate your culture, Gwen Stefani can. That bitch was a whole Japanese person for like 3 years. Let her tell it then she was Mexican. Like she was doing everything. Like you go back and look at Gwen Stefani solo records.
Damn,
that woman appropriated every culture under the sun. She gave these girls the blueprint. So if you want to be mad at somebody, really.
Okay, V. Nah, she did a homework on that one.
Yeah.
I can't even argue with that. I remember Gwen Stefani and Eve, and they came out on the thing in Philly. I remember all of that. I remember the Harajuku Barbie. People give that to Nikki, but it was Gwen Stefani first.
It was. She came out here and appropriated those people's whole entire culture, which is a whole nother conversation about other marginalized groups that don't get the say-so when we talk about these things, because we're talking about them appropriated black culture. We're not talking about the fact that these Asian people and these Hispanic people are getting their culture appropriated just like us.
Yeah, they just don't have a big enough audience for people to care.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
But that's all I had. What else we got?
All right. VJ dropping the gospel. That's what I'm talking about.
I like this.
So, Kailah, if your Metro PCS / Cricket is operating, you got your question going, man.
First of all, it's Sprint. Fuck out of here, okay? It's Sprint.
Sweetie, just as bad, sweetie. You said that with so much confidence.
It's Sprint, not Metro, okay?
She said, I'm Sprint, baby. I'm the best of the worst.
Yes.
You better stop.
Well, Kailah, we the best of the worst together because my Sprint was acting up on his ass and he talked shit about me mini shows.
I'm about to say, when niggas start paying phone bills, then we can talk. But in the meantime,
put us on your AT&T plan, Q.
Nah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I ain't holding like that. Nah, we good.
Yeah,
I'll try to find y'all a sponsor.
Right?
Please do. Let me know when you find them. Shit.
Is he?
I don't know, man. He may ask for some sugar, so I mean, you guys got to be prepared for that.
Oh no, I don't.
No, okay, I know that's okay.
I'm gonna keep paying the Sprint bill. I got it. Thanks.
So, Kailah, go ahead and get all these people out here in the uproar. What you got for us?
Okay, so I just have one question. It's a simple question. It may have a simple answer depending on who you ask. But we all know that Sunday is, or most of us know that Sunday is Father's Day. And I know, yeah, exactly. And I know a lot of people, there's a lot of bitterness and resentment and anger and mixed emotions that surrounds this holiday. But I have a question. Can we not be so bitter and judgmental and angry this Father's Day? Like, can we just pay respect to the fathers who do what they're supposed to do? Mothers who are single mothers. Okay, you're a mother, not a father. So just let the men have their Father's Day. Can we just not be bitter?
Thank you.
If your father sucked, like he sucked, can we not just bring it up on Father's Day? Like, let the men because it's not fair. Mothers, there are just as many shitty mothers as there are shitty fathers. And I feel like the men who are doing what they're supposed to do deserve their airtime, even if it only is for a day or a couple hours. But my question to the world is, can we not be so bitter this Father's Day?
Can we stop being bitter, y'all? Stop being bitter.
Excuse me, ma'am. I raised my child all by myself for X amount of years. No, I played both father and mother to this young man, even though never mind. But that's usually how the response will start.
But you played the father, but you're not.
Well, here's the thing. What about the fathers that are out here playing mother?
Look.
At the end of the day, you're not the father.
But hold on. All right. Well, look.
Stop asking logical questions. That's different. No, stop. Go ahead.
Well, that's what we. Well, I don't know. That's what we got going over here. Logic. I don't know what if you wanted us to be illogical, you've tuned into the wrong podcast.
What you got, Todd?
Here's my view. I feel like, number one, I agree with you, Kailah. And Kailah, shouts out to these you got going on right now. You giving, you're looking at everything but your face.
Don't.
But
right, just I'm trying to drive safely.
That's all good. Don't crash your car now. Don't crash your car over the podcast, please.
Ty tasking like a motherfucker right now.
You gotta do it.
We ain't gonna trip.
Got it, girl. Be safe.
Keep the magic going. But here's my thing. Like you said before, which I think was a great point, that was my point, is the fact that there's just as much deadbeat mothers as there is deadbeat fathers. And on Mother's Day,
it really is.
On Mother's Day, all the children are like, yo, I gotta get my mom something, When it comes to Father's Day, they're like, you need a tie or something.
Right.
And they're like,
get us some socks.
No one cares, but they are some black fathers who are holding it down, who get no credit at all. So, for those fathers out there, we should be ready to celebrate them. Unfortunately, especially amongst our community, we tend to have a culture of black men who aren't there, choose to not be there, are incarcerated, have bad relationships with their sons or daughters. So that is what's put out in the media and what we constantly see. But we forget to celebrate the good fathers who are there, who hold it down. The people who, those aren't their kids, but they're still being a daddy to those kids. You know what I'm saying?
Hello? Okay, there's a whole lot of that.
They deserve a day where they can, celebrate them just as much as you celebrate the moms out here. Because there's people still celebrating their deadbeat mom, on Mother's Day.
Oh, that's my mom, and she gave birth to me. I still got her, whatever.
That's my mom. I love her regardless. She gave birth to me. I love her regardless.
No matter what they did.
That man,
yeah.
Right.
And it's like, so she get all the forgiveness and he don't. Yeah. Sidebar. Now, for the women, the single mothers. Now, I both my parents, but I know a lot of people who have single mothers. All respect is due to the single mothers. As I think in our community, we always give respect to single mothers. But you guys are not fathers. Granted, you had to kind of play that role. I'm a strong believer that women really show a man how to be a man. You can raise a man, but I think a man should have some type of strong male figure in his life, whether it be his daddy, whether it be the uncle, whether it be Coach, the dude you dating, whatever. But that you alone are not going to turn a man into a man. That's just what it is. I mean, people could disagree. It is what it is. But you're not the daddy. That's our only point. I don't feel like people should be out here giving presents to their mom, Happy Father's Day. Like, come on, let's not do that. I feel like that's petty as well, as a culture to be doing that.
I think it brings up the best question that I still have not had anybody answer, and maybe somebody here can do it. What is a father now? Because if you're saying that, and like I said, shout out to all the single moms. You're doing your thing. You're a great mother, and I'll just leave it at that. I have both my parents. Yeah, my parents separated and they were divorced, but I still have both of them in my life. So maybe my narrative is a little bit different. But you have to ask the question: what is a father's role in our community now? Because if you're saying you could play both, it's almost like, oh well, shoot. Because when you ask them, how are you the father? Oh, well, I'm the provider. Say, is that all we're really relegated to? Is just buying shit?
I mean, and I think that's unfortunate, right? I think that a lot of times people don't celebrate the things. Because I think you and I had talked about it via text message, and I was like, I think it's very interesting because a lot of times households will separate or people will break up, and you very rarely hear a narrative where a woman is like, you know what, I would much rather than this man pay child support and not see his children, have this man here to tuck his kids at night or take them to school in the morning or eat dinner with them or make sure that he's at whatever they have going on. And I think a lot of times we negate the fact that kids still need to have both of their parents in their life. And I get it that you feel like maybe as a single parent, either way you can do whatever. And I'm not saying that single parent households are raising these horrible miscreant children, because that is not the case. Mm-hmm. But I think there is something to be said about having the influence of both your parents, whether these kids, whether it's a little boy or a little girl. But I think there's something to be said to that, whether they're divorced or together or whatever. So it just seems very, very negligent to feel like, well, because this other parent is not here, I can be both parents and I should just celebrate this day. There are a lot of people out here that are amazing parents one way or the other. And it seems stupid to be like, oh, well, because I have a fucked up relationship with my dad, we should just, or my kid's father is not in their life, we should just, oh, fuck all these niggas, they're horrible parents, let's not celebrate Father's Day, like, let's just be shitty to them. Like, that's wild to me. Like, how bitter and constipated do you have to be to wake up on Father's Day?
And constipated.
No, niggas really be constipated, though. Drink some water, sis.
Drink some motherfucking water. Get some more fiber in your diet. Eat some goddamn raisin bran. Get some goddamn raisin bran and get your life together. Sis, like, you out here, you mad about shit. You mad because niggas out here celebrating the fact that they take care of their children and they love them. You mad because people celebrating the fact that that they have a good relationship with their dad. Like, why don't you, instead of being shitty about it, go fix the relationship you got with your dad? You mad at it? Why don't you extend an olive branch on Father's Day and fix that shit and quit worrying about the rest of us? It's wild. Like, oh my God.
Don't say anything at all.
Keep it to yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I know, like, with me on Father's Day, like, my relationship with my dad is okay. Like, it's getting better, but, I mean, he ain't done that much. Like, I'm not about to be Joe and post it on social media and be like, oh, I love you, you've done this, that, and the third, because to a certain extent, I would be lying. And so I'm not about to be fake and be Joe on Father's Day, but at the same time, I'm not about to bash him and be like, oh, well, 10 years ago, he did this, this, and that, so fuck him, whatever. It's like, it's Father's Day, just be quiet. I'm going to go to work and mind my business, drink my water, and, live life.
And not be constipated.
Right, and just not be bitter. It's not worth it. Being bitter is bad for your blood pressure. It's very bad for your blood pressure and your skin and your edges.
I remember one time, I think my dad, I said, Daddy, I am appreciative that your pull-out game was terrible when you were 18. Because I wouldn't have been there. I'm just saying. That's
Why would you say that to your father?
That's wild, but you got it.
But I'm just saying, like,
he said he meant it, though.
But a lot of people don't look at the bigger picture. It's like, okay, your daddy is smack. Okay, cool, I understand that. But even in his irresponsibility, he got you here somehow. He assisted.
That's the reason you're half of who you are.
Yeah. Now, of course, not everybody is good people because, we all fall off. It happens, But then I would say just allow the same type of empathy or the same type of... what I would want to say, I guess,
respect?
Not even, I would say respect, but just like we don't give, when your dad's terrible, you're not even trying to hear about him trying to make up with you. But your moms could be cracked out and you like, oh man, well, she going through something. Even Tupac made a song about his
mom, like,
Right.
I could give my mom a little bit more respect because I feel like my mom went through a whole lot more. Like, she carried me for 9 months. Like, childbearing, you could die from giving birth and like carrying a life inside of you. The man, all you had to do was shoot my mom club up, and your job was done.
But look. All right, hold on now. I'm not gonna let y'all tear up
Not
the dude's
justifying it,
response.
but I'm just saying I can understand, but not justifying it or agreeing with
There are tiny millions of tiny little possible people sitting in back out there right now.
Oh God.
And without him shooting his shot,
I would have.
nobody in this world would be here. Let's give him a little bit more credit. Granted, he doesn't have. I would never compare the struggles because
it's not
for 9 months is crazy. It's not comparable, but yeah, the dudes hold it down for their children. The ones who do hold it down, they hold it down.
Yes, they do.
My pops, Marion, he provided. He was always there, and he let me know that he loved me. He's one of the few people. I don't want to say few. I don't want to generalize, but just within my community, who was a great father. Did we get along all the time? No. But he always showed me what it is to be a man, showed me that I have to be a gentleman first, told me how to treat a lady, told me how I should live my life and that I should be a forward thinker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need that male figure, as a man specifically, to get you through things. Also with females, too. I've heard this is from females now, this is not coming from me, that, their father was the reason why they're not on the pole right now. I've had women tell me that. You know what I'm saying? That because I don't have daddy issues, I didn't end up doing something irresponsible with my life.
Well, but that's BS because it's women out here who had both parents,
great daddies, and they still want to swing around a pole. So don't let that be the reason.
Yeah,
well,
I'm not saying that's the only reason. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Don't do that now.
I think seeing that male there also kind of gives an idea of what type of because a lot of people don't realize that your first relationships are with your parents, and that's usually your first perspective of the opposite sex. It's from your moms and pops or whoever is there. So it also gives you a good general idea of what you may or may not be looking for.
Yeah, it is Oedipus and Electra complexes.
Hey, I ain't saying I wouldn't smash my moms, but
I'm just saying, general. You get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Don't start with the mess.
Going with literature and stuff. People are like, what's Oedipus Rex?
Look. I can't.
What kind of dinosaur was that again?
Good sis, Google. Get with her. She loves you. She is there for you. She will comfort you in your time of need. Because if your ass graduated high school and you don't know what Oedipus Rex is, we have a problem that is way greater. We're not gonna cover that today. But Lord, y'all need to read something for real. Just read a goddamn book. Any of them. I pick one. That's y'all's assignment. That's your assignment. When you get off this podcast, go read a motherfucking book. Because I'm afraid.
Hey, I don't know. Remember you sent me that one thing and people couldn't spell. What was the word that they couldn't spell?
There were so many.
Yeah, there were so many easy words. You they can't spell that. What's going on?
Basically, it was like the most misspelled word or like most Googled word on how to spell something based on state. And I think one state's was like liar. How the fuck do you not know how to spell liar? Like how? What?
Liar was the most people don't know how to spell.
Yes,
in one state. I can't remember. Yeah. It was like, then I think one state was like, I think Louisiana's or Mississippi's was like giraffe. Like it was like some weird ass shit. Texas's was maintenance. Like it was some weird words.
I'm surprised elementary didn't come up because you know how that's all. Or library.
Library, Mississippi.
I think Wednesday came up. I think that was one.
Oh,
Granted, Wednesday is a difficult.
Business was somebody's as well. Business was a state's as well.
I can understand the whole situation, but liar.
Yeah, liar.
Yeah, that was scary. I was like, just liar, like the 4-letter word. Like I'm wow.
But my thing is, so how are they spelling it? Like probably L-I-E-R.
Girl, no clue. But that is wide. Like, how do you? Isn't that like one of those like first grade sight words or whatever? Like they just like make you like look at it and know how that should go. Like you don't even.
Right.
I don't purport myself to know much about spelling words, but I just feel like
sound it out. Just sound it out.
Yeah, man. Look, just because you got some adults that need hooked on phonics, leave them alone. They're gonna make it. They're gonna be all right. Hopefully.
Well, I guess anyway, back to our point about people and their fathers. I just want y'all to do better. Like, honestly, like, we don't get on the internet on Mother's Day and you don't have dudes out here talking about how their mother was on drugs or their mother left them with their grandma or the auntie or whoever raised them, or their mama had a bunch of
even
niggas
though half
in and
of their
out.
mothers did just that.
I don't know. Remember that one dude?
They calling their mama Susan, but you out here, okay, y'all got it.
I don't know. You remember that one dude when his mom passed away, he kind of celebrated. We were like, ooh, I wonder how that relationship was. But that's another story.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. But no, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, on Mother's Day, people just don't wild out in the same way. And I get it, you mad because your daddy wasn't there or whatever, but you don't have to steal other people's joy. Like, you don't do that on Mother's Day. People do not get on the internet and talk really crazy about their shitty ass mother on Mother's Day. And if you do, it's like one or two people. But the amount of people that get on the internet on Father's Day just to shit on other people,
it's ridiculous.
Like, that's wild to me. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say that you can't have a bad relationship with your dad, or if your dad didn't do anything for you. Like, you can feel that way. But guess what you can also do? Just not celebrate. Like, you just don't have to deal with Father's Day. Just don't deal with it. But don't ruin other people's day and time and put all these shitty ass crazy posts up about Father's Day for no reason. Like, there's no reason for you to throw a pity party and shit on everybody else because you're upset. Like, I get it. But you don't do it any other day but Father's Day. Like, why? Like, you have 364 other days to shit on your daddy all you want to. Talk bad about that nigga. Do it whatever day you want to. Sis, I will help you on the day after Father's Day if you want. Like, we can go together. But I'm just saying, like, you could chill for that one day. It will be fine. I promise. It's okay. Just chill the fuck out. Like we said, drink some water, have some Raisin Bran, go hug your mama. It's cool. Do whatever you got to do. Just get your life.
All right.
I want better. I want better for you bitter bitches. That's really what it is.
That's right. And don't forget, Saturday is Side Baby Daddy Day for all those ladies who live a little foul.
I want y'all to have edges and clear skin, and y'all really fighting it. Y'all really don't want it for yourselves, and I am sad. Do better.
Yeah.
So this actually goes into our last thing. Does a lot of this have to deal with the lack of closure that people had in their relationships? Is closure really that important?
I like that.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, y'all see that? I'm learning a little bit, just a little bit.
Let's let our guests go first.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's up?
So we're talking about with the whole bitterness towards the Father's Day. Does that have to deal with a lack of closure that people have gotten in their relationships? Either it be with their father, the baby daddy, or whatever.
I think definitely. I think closure is a huge issue amongst all relationships, whether it be with your daddy, whether it be with your boyfriend, whether it be with your girl. Well, most likely with the from a girl's perspective to the guy's perspective, I think girls definitely need closure. I'm making a generalization, but most times they need closure more than guys, and takes them a little longer to move on. We just smashed something.
Speak for yourself.
Cried in the shower one time when no one's looking.
Yeah, we got some straight thugs on this account, bro.
No, but I mean, I think it's one of those things where if you love a person, like, I think with men, like, they don't love as often, but they love hard. But
Yes.
we love hard. We love deep.
So I feel like if you love a person, we talk about closure. Like, I don't feel like you get that one cry in the shower. I don't think that's a one and done for anybody.
Yeah.
Like, that's just not going to be the case.
If you really love somebody, I think be a good person. Don't ghost them. That they need is, just let them know, hey, I cheated on you because X, Y, and Z. Hey, I don't want to be in this relationship because X, Y, and Z. Hey, I'm not ready for commitment. Hey, I don't want kids. Hey, I don't want to get married. You know what I'm saying? Like, just give them that closure that they need so that they can move on.
But to me, it's like, for certain things, it's like, you don't
need the closure.
Yeah, it's like the closure is that he's a fuck nigga. The closure is y'all don't belong together. It's not going to work out. That's the closure. Move on.
God damn it. It's not always that. Damn.
Hey, why you gotta be
I mean, that's the thing.
It's like every dude a fuck nigga
in
now.
situations where I typically hear of people where it's like, oh, I need closure. I just don't understand. A lot of things that happen is because of nonsense. Nonsense does not make sense. It's lacking sense. So there is not going to be a logical explanation. So and sometimes it's like people, you just got to let stuff go. Like there isn't always going to be an explanation or a reason why some people do things. Some people do things just because they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And once you accept that for yourself, like some people aren't logical. They're just going to do things without taking into consideration the consequences or your feelings or whatever. You have to, that's a part of the closure. And that itself is closure. Closure isn't always going to be getting an explanation or an apology from someone. Right. Sometimes the closure is this person does not get it and I need to just let it go and move on and heal myself. Also, do some self-therapy, go read a book, go do some yoga, go take a trip.
You know what I think it is?
And stop relying on somebody else for that closure.
It kind of falls in that, and like this is going to be a general statement as well. Don't assassinate me in the interwebs.
Right. But you got to give them the disclaimer.
But I was sitting there looking like this. It's almost the same thing because, like with ladies, you caught your dude doing something. You know he's doing it, but you still need him to say it. I need you to confess to me what you have done. I know you did it, but I need to hear from you. This is what you have done.
That's an example. Yeah. What's the point? You know it happened. So what's the closure?
So
what closure do you need?
I know we broken up for the last 6 months.
Why? Most niggas do shit. A lot of times when niggas do shit, they don't even have a reason why they did it. They just do it. Yeah. So just accept that as your closure.
I think dudes definitely have this period of time. But we need time to mature and just wild the fuck out. I think between the ages of 8, younger than that, 16 to
32.
21. No, for some of these irresponsible niggas out here.
Nigga, how long you been married? Talk about some
30?
Hey.
That's Alicia. 30?
Why y'all spilling the tea?
Hey, you see that?
Leave some of it in the cup.
This tea too hot for that.
God damn, let me put this cup down. I ain't want none of your tea. Shit.
Hey, all right. So let me finish my statement before y'all attack my man Q. Jeez.
Thank you.
I would say maybe 18 to 21, 25. You got to let a brother just mature.
No, 30.
Figure out what he want in life. He just let a dog be a dog for a little while until he ready to be a grown-ass man. I do believe most dudes.
Can I be a dog?
Also say, can I be a dog until?
Do your thing. I'm a firm believer. I'm not one of those dudes who call people hoes because they date different like men and do what they want. Because men do that all the time. So I don't believe in that double standard at all.
Right on.
Just be safe, wrap it up, and don't smash the homies. That's it. As long as you do
These
that.
niggas don't know what condoms are though.
Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it just for a little bit? Because we irresponsible as a people out here. I'm a tattletale on myself. Because obviously I did not give a fuck about my life or my future. My ex-girlfriend, I met her on a Friday. We got together on a Monday. We smashed that Monday raw. So, we just got to get our life together. And, we got to chill, guys. I know it don't feel... Here's the thing. Technology and people out there they got to start making better devices for
or not only, but my thing is, things are out there. People have to actually use them, like honey, as birth control.
That's what I. But here's the thing about birth control. Birth control is a responsibility of a relationship. If you smashing and going, I believe it should be like, all right, I have 1 or 2 partners that we smashing on a regular, so I'm on birth control because that's a huge responsibility on a woman. Just me from the outside looking in. Like having to remember your days, having to get it in the first place. The whole healthcare situation is kind of fucked up right now. Understand the responsibility that comes with taking birth control.
It is. I had a mix up with my insurance, and they wanted me to switch my birth control because the one I use now would have cost me like $300.
You see what I'm saying? That's unfair.
See, look, I need to go ahead.
You just pull out.
Yeah, taking birth control is shitty.
I need to go ahead and hit the lab, figure out how to do it for dudes, to where
they did that.
They already have birth control.
I need to.
They did that. They tested it, and
the way that they do it is not okay.
They
that's why we
tested
not
it,
with it.
and basically the same side effects that women have with birth control, the men were having, and they complained about how horrible it was to the point to where they just stopped.
Okay.
So it's not available.
Well,
It didn't make it through
good.
FDA testing.
Dang.
So basically,
Because we don't
like
want
these
big
niggas.
breasts and be all of our emotions.
Yeah, you. Oh shit.
I don't know. What kind of birth control
I don't want my
is
titties
that?
to itch.
All of a sudden he
I
gonna
don't want my
start.
titties to itch.
He gonna start bloating.
All right.
Like people gain weight, people lose
Gain
hair,
fat,
but
all
people
of that.
still get pregnant.
And you know he ain't getting no loving if you look like Hoggies Greeley out here, unless he got some bread.
Roseanne.
Well, let me tell y'all something.
Oh,
Just since we on the
okay.
subject of y'all wrapping it up, just do it. Because let me tell y'all something. Y'all be trying to rely on Plan B. Plan B don't work if she's ovulating already, honey. It don't do nothing for you. You still gonna have that goddamn baby. So maybe y'all...
Or you might get
Thanks
an
for that.
STD. Like, to me,
Thanks for that.
pregnancy
Thanks
isn't
for that
even
tip.
the
I'm gonna write that
worst.
down. Pro tip.
Yeah. Or here's what you do: you download the app, ask her when her last time she had it, and put that shit on in the app,
There
and
you
it'll
go.
tell you.
There you go. See, Q knows what's
Well,
up.
I'm just saying.
Q knows what's
You gotta
up.
watch that too.
Hey,
Q had a scare.
exactly.
You got 12 kids. You talking about a scare. That nigga got 12 kids.
I have evidence
What?
of 2.
Oh, but what about if the girl's period isn't regular?
You do
You
it.
can't even
Well, that's
check
why
it
I'm
all
on
the
birth
time. What if
control,
her
so I
period isn't
can...
regular?
That's why I'm on birth control, so that it can be regular.
Yeah. See, but because here's where
Yeah,
guys
yo,
mess up.
I'm not
You,
gonna about that.
you get away with that first time because you may use it the first time, but then you forget it, or you in the moment and you get away with it. You like, oh, I'm good.
You didn't forget it.
I'm
You just
good.
didn't bring them. You ain't forgot shit. You just didn't bring them hoes. You ain't slick.
You ain't got
But
nothing,
then,
right?
but I don't.
Okay,
But
well,
what
you
I
know.
don't understand is that people are just so fixated, just worried about pregnancy. You can fix that. Handled. Like, what about all these crazy STIs and STDs
But that's my thing,
and
like-
viruses? A lot of that shit can't be reversed. Once you got it, you got it.
Yeah, some shit you
So,
can do
Listen.
as luggage, but
like-
man, people cavalier out here. They like shit. I deal with the consequences later. Damn, I crapped out.
Just
Fuck.
ask it.
That's nasty.
So I'm saying, yeah, you meeting somebody and just asking them,
nope.
like, meeting somebody
I
one
cannot
day and
agree
then a
with that,
day
Q.
later, you asking them
people
like a
are
day
like that.
later. So you clean? When the last time you got tested? Relying on them to tell you the truth. They lying.
See?
And
Yeah.
niggas be
I wanna see
lying
the
like
papers.
shit.
I want to see the papers. I want to see the date of those papers.
Need
Folks
vaccination.
be lying, talking about, yeah, I'm good. You don't trust me. Boy, it's
Hell
so
no, I
fuck.
don't trust- I don't know
Girl.
Fuck no.
I know you
There's
enough.
people.
I know you enough. I want to bust it down, but I don't know you like that.
That's a fact.
Right.
Listen, it's
That
a
is
lot
a
of
fact. 'Cause these
it's a lot of
diseases
studies
is
out
real.
here. Yeah, it's a lot of studies out here that'll tell you that people cheat on their partners a lot and just don't tell them, and that's how you end up with some shit that your partner done carried from somebody else. Because y'all thinking everything is good, and these
Yeah,
folks is
I
not
just
out
don't-
here cheating on you. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but
See, look,
folks cheat.
But I just
And
never
then they
got
lie
that.
about it.
And I never got that. Like, why people are only fixated on the pregnancy part and not the disease or potential disease part.
Because they think penicillin cures
Like,
everything.
that's what I'm worried
because
about.
people.
Because they think penicillin cures everything. Meanwhile, it's like super gonorrhea out here. But you know,
Kayla, think about it. People
Right.
just aren't that smart, though. I mean, you got to just
Listen.
chalk that up to that.
No. Here's the truth. We don't
And
tell the
that's
truth
so
because
sad
y'all
because all these idiots are having children.
no. Y'all are sugarfooting
And-
around the truth.
All right, go ahead.
sugarfoot.
Go ahead,
Ooh,
Tyler.
that's
Yeah,
southern.
I know.
I'm sorry, y'all influenced me just now. My fault. But look, when you in the moment and she got a fat ass and he's handsome and he's saying the right things and you all in her eye, look, ain't no logic involved in that.
No.
Both of y'all is thinking with y'all private parts and things are gonna pop off. That is the cause of all disease transference. That is the cause of all these babies. That's all it is. We horny and you caught up. And
So
when
like
she
a 20-minute decision
Well, just tell
could
us.
have
Be like, you know
potentially
what?
have,
She
like a
bad.
lifelong
Yeah,
effect.
thank you.
Tingly private parts have been the cause of
everything.
What it is, man.
of everything.
Hey, look,
That-
the quest for
that's
vagina is a serious thing.
Yo,
What happened?
preach on it.
What did you say?
Fuck
The
that.
quest for vagina is a serious thing. Look, Aladdin told
I
y'all that a
don't-
dude will lie
I
and say, I'm a
don't.
prince so I could get some draws.
That's a fact.
He did.
You
And
really
then they
did.
let that, and then after he got finished knocking her ankles loose, like they let him run the whole country, and
The
just
whole
like
country.
4 days before that, he was like
After he-
a beggar.
And he
Like
was
they're so
another
irresponsible.
for a living.
Thank you. Like,
What's wrong for a living?
I tell people like this. Think about it. You got 3 wishes. You out here penniless and broke on the streets. The first wish you, hey man, make me a prince so I get at this broad over here, man. She bad. I'm just saying.
Not set my family up. Not bring my mom and daddy back.
Okay. Man, you see the lines?
But have you seen this bitch though?
Man, them angles.
It was the baddest princess. Just to put it out there.
Oh man. So
we're
gonna start. Let's go ahead and start.
Jasmine was the baddest.
Who's that?
The baddest. You said Jasmine was the baddest.
Okay. All right.
I don't. Kailah, was she the baddest?
Had the best body. If we had
Pocahontas was bad.
She's a strong second. She's a strong second.
Oh no, but she had a very manly jaw.
Men don't care.
Men don't care about manly. They don't care about manly jaws. What do y'all care about then?
That jaw could be used for other things.
Shut up.
There's not much. A lot of guys. Hey, I guess that question will have to be answered on how long it's been.
Yeah, right.
Let's see.
You see her eyebrows? Be like, what?
I'm gonna go. Wait. I'm gonna go with 15 months.
15. Yeah, hey man, 15 months, dudes. Hey, whoever answers first, he might be like, shit. You know what? It's been.
Well, then how come I care?
Hey.
All right, man.
Hey.
Shoot. We need to go ahead and close out, man. So, Tajh, back out.
I think it's public knowledge at this point, so it's fine.
All that stuff, man. What you got?
Oh, you want me to tell them what's up?
Yeah, man. Tell them one more time.
One more time, it's your boy Tajh Lewis, a.k.a. Shadow, formerly from The Shadow Show. You already know what it is. YouTube.com/BKRock05, or you can type in my name, Tajh Lewis, Tajh. I do comedy, real talk that's real funny, skits, sketches, parodies, rants. I'm just trying to entertain and inform and bring my comedy and my stuff to a whole nother level and be a film director and show y'all my skills at the same time. All my social media is at The Shadow Show TV. My Snapchat is simply Shadow. TheShadowShow.tv real soon. And if you guys want some media production services, I have Real Deal Digital, REELDEAL digital.com. Yo, man, just follow me, man. I'm out here.
That's right, man. Make sure to follow my man out there. We'll definitely share all his social media. So y'all make sure y'all follow the young homie out here. Kailah, since people ain't seen you in about a year, where you been? What's good? How they get in contact
Literally. With you? You just throw up the Batman signal, and I'll look in the sky, and that's how you can find me. No, but on Twitter, you can find me at vitamin_KAI. That is also my handle on Snapchat. Is _Killer_KAI. And if you can keep things PG or PG-13, you can add me on Facebook. That's Kailah King, Kailah King. That's all.
And of course, the one that's always in trouble, VJ. Yeah.
I'm not always in trouble. I'm not.
But nah, how can they get?
She starts the trouble, but she's never in it.
That is true. You got to just see the question she put out there. Sorry in advance, but go ahead, VJ.
Yeah. Y'all are full of shit, first of all. So, let's see. On Twitter, it is VJ_Burton. That is normally the fastest way to get in touch with me because that is where I am at the most. On Wednesdays, we do Would You Rather questions all day. So that is where you get in on the action. Today was a lot of fun. Yes, I enjoyed you guys. You guys had some dope perspective on the Would You Rather. So that was hilarious. Y'all keep me very entertained and I love interacting with you. IG is always Vibrant V. I assure you my IG is not popping. You know, QB over there taking the gym pics and shit. I ain't got no gym pics. Don't come for that. I don't got none.
Do what you got to do, man. It's marketing.
I don't have any. I'm sorry.
Boy.
I ain't got none of that. I'm sorry. It might be like some pictures of my face and like my godson, and that's what I got for you. So just whatever. Snapchat is Meek B, MIQUEB. So that's been interesting because that's been popping since Q's birthday. So y'all know what I be doing. Hey, because it was the turn up. Hey. what else is there? I don't think there's anything else really. I don't have a Facebook. I'm not about to get a Facebook. Y'all cannot follow me on Facebook. My mom is on Facebook, and I don't trust y'all. So
yeah, that's why I said you got to keep it PG because my mom stalks my life on Facebook.
that is a no-go, ladies and gents.
So annoying.
Yeah, that's a no-go. So we're not going to do that. But yeah,
I'm
seriously.
a child on Facebook.
Yeah, so don't do that. But yeah, Twitter is the best way to get in touch with me, and y'all are super dope. And I just wanted to tell all of you fantastic people that are like actually taking care of your children, happy Father's Day. Like, seriously.
Oh yeah,
happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to my dad.
I appreciate that, man. I ain't gonna take
happy Father's Day to Q. Because he out here being a grown man. He turned 30 recently. He out here taking care of his kids and his wife. He got a beautiful family. So shouts out to him for being like a dope-ass dude, taking care of his business, being a grown-ass man. I appreciate that. My bro is dope. Y'all can't have him. He's married. I whoop your ass. But, that's neither here nor there.
Hey, I am taking, in case she get rid of me, I am taking applications just in case, and I'll just put it in the hat.
Lies. He's not taking anything. He's happily married. Y'all can, nope.
Find all that up. Shut it down.
Nope. Shut that shit the fuck down.
Yeah,
moving on. What's your social media? Moving on, but you get yourself in trouble.
They trying to block your blessings out here.
I know you see that, huh? Oh, man. But yeah, first of all, big shout out to my man Tajh for coming on the show. Like I said, I appreciate it, putting this time aside to come chill with us. This has been another episode of Chopping It Up with Q. I finally got to do it again. It's been 2 weeks. We've been missing y'all. But y'all know y'all can get in contact with me at _Q_the_great on Instagram as well as Twitter. I will have my Twitter back popping again. It's got to get it put up on my phone. And if you do have a Facebook, mine don't be PG, but I know my grandma and them, but they know I'm a grown man. Granny, you know what's up. Don't kill me. But y'all can get me up Quentin Simpson on there. And I'm always up with kind of I guess ghetto philosophy questions. This is what I do. But also make sure to follow the show and follow the TCD Media Network on Twitter. And that's at the TCD Media Network, which is where you will find Chopping Up with Q. And we're trying to just get all this thing going. We're going to have some probably other shows come on here. We're going to try to get things popping, but we're going to continue to try to grow this network. We thank everybody who has been supporting us. Other than that, like I said, I think that's been it. We've been rambling and ranting. I know y'all tired of hearing me.
One more thing.
Because I'm dope. But anyways.
One more thing. All right,
what you got?
Before I forget. Because Q is forgetting. So you guys should totally tune in to Talking 30 on the After Party Radio.
Exactly.
So Q is out here doing dope-ass shit, and he has a radio show, and he forgot to plug it. But you guys should definitely tune in on Mondays from 8 to 10, I believe.
Big sis, because you be on it.
Absolutely. He's on there with another friend of ours that does a podcast, Geronimo, and Picture Perfect, Ashley Nicole. Right. So you guys should definitely check it out. You can download the After Party Radio app for your phone, and they are on the B side, if I'm not mistaken. Call in, say nice things, and they're really, really awesome. So you guys should check it out.
Oh, man. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I did forget that, but appreciate that, sis. But other than that, we up out, and that's it.
Yes, sir.
To the time being we lit, hoping I don't let it get all of my head. I don't need the money just to say that I'm rich. Couple little honeys when they get in my bed, but they used to run for me when I had nothing.